Hello and welcome to Dee Dee Blooms. So my back grow room is an absolute mess, and so I'm going to work on this today and try to clean up all this stuff here. I think I got to get some tubs, and my table is just a nightmare. So let's see if I can accomplish this. So stay tuned. Okay, so after some organizing, and I just have a lot of pots. I pretty much keep all the pots I get, and a lot of my plants have grown bigger, so I have a lot of little teeny tiny pots, and one of these days I'm sure I'm going to have to make a decision on those, but for now I've got various sizes of pots in there. I've got another tub over there under the desk, but my grow area in front of my shelving units, it's a lot more cleaner. I swept. There was a ton of dead flowers all mixed in the stuff down here, and I have somewhat of organization going on. It might not look like it. I think this is going to be my hardest corner. I have a whole bunch of self-watering pots in that tub, and now it's turned into a whole bunch of other things I have to go through and organize. But I have like glass cloches down in that box. I have a whole bunch of dog treat tubs, empty dog treat tubs that I use for my catasetums. Those are really big ones, so I'm waiting for my catasetums to grow bigger, and I will repot them up into those in the PET method. I have my distilled water that I use for my calatheas or calatheas. Still not 100% sure how to pronounce that. Some of my sprays, my 3-in-1, which is an insecticide, miticide, and fungicide, and all seasons oil spray, which I rarely use. Like I thought I was going to use it more often because I had such problems with spider mites, but I really like the 3-in-1 better. It's not so heavy. I had some leaf damage because it's really easy to be heavy-handed with the oil, but I've got it just in case I need it. I've got my mounts, which I don't use very many mounts, but I've kept all my mounts. I've got various media right here that I don't use, not yet. Leca, which in little packets I got with quite a number of my self-watering pots came with Leca packets, so there's a chunk of them here, along with under the table. I have a whole bunch of stuff under the table. So yeah, still more areas to organize, but I've got some, again, organizing tubs here. I have Miss Orchid Girl's puzzle, which I haven't put together yet. I just thought it was such a beautiful image. I went and bought her puzzle. It's pretty expensive, but I'm still glad I have it. In here, in this container, I usually have a lot of my potting bark perlite mixes, and here's an extra bag of my moss. Here's some more different sizes, and there's other brands down in there. I'm not gonna force that drawer open. One's pretty jammed. And then down this bottom shelf is a whole other area I need to go through, but that's for another day. I have all my rainwater. I'm getting ready to start watering in here. And again, this is my back grow room where I have all my Oncidium types. Let's see. I moved my Chandranthes types that used to be here. I moved them out to my family room, so I'll have to give you an update on those soon. I think that was too strong of a light, so I'm playing around with lighting for them. Some of them are still not doing well. Some might not be happy in the self-watering. I'm learning. So, but otherwise I have a lot of my small dendrobiums, and various encyclias. I've got a phal here that needs higher light, the pulcherima, some more encyclia type, and then my phragmipediums are here. Cattleya, smaller Cattleya types that I'm working on. This is a newer maxillary I'm keeping a close eye on. My Promenea, my Neophonetia types. Let's see, a bigger Dendrobium, the Antenatum. If this is a Miltonia type that I really want to repot into a basket and move outdoors this season. I just haven't gotten to it. My Denphals, Renantheras. I've got my Cochlea. And then my Cochleanthes in full bloom up here. I've got my Psychopsis, which is in bloom again. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I've got a Silogeny way up here. Which one is this? I almost lost this one, actually. I'm really glad it's been coming back. I got a beautiful new growth. No bloom. Zyrekis. It's a species. It's been really liking the self-watering pot. Let's see, I've got a Trichoglottis. Way back here, this is the rat tail orchid. Got big rat tails going on here. My Dendrobium variegated Parishii. Or no, Ludogesi, sorry. My Parishii is over here in bloom, which I need to feature in a video. Just lots of different hodgepodge of types. This is my bigger Cattleya aurantiaca. I recently posted a video about the one that I bloomed, and it was actually a division of this one. So my small division from the mother plant bloomed, and I think it's because I put it out in the summer. Brought it indoors for winter. This one has been indoors the whole time, so I'm going to get this one outside for summer soon. And then here I have little shelving in this window with some Sarcochilus I'm trying to nurse along, another Neophonetia type. This is Epidendrum something or other, ciliare. I got as a bare root division from Andy's Orchids. It is not growing anything, not dying. I don't know, we'll see what it does. Another Encyclia up here, a Bifrenaria that's growing roots. This is also a division from Andy's Orchids, so at least it's growing roots. I don't see a new growth for spring though. But yeah, just another Miltonia here that I repotted, and it's traumatized. It fell into 4 different pieces, and it's starting to come back finally with some strong new growths. Some growths that were happening when I repotted have done the accordion thing, so I'm letting it settle in. I want to get this outside as well. This is a self-watering type setup. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have any questions. I have a rolly chair in here. I move all around. There's a kitty litter box area, but let's see. This is my Rhynchostylus Celestis, I think. Which one are you? Rhynchostylus. I don't see my tag. Uh-oh. I think I lost my tag. Doing really well. I have 2 other larger Rhynchostylus, which I bring in the winter time. This one's been growing back here for me for several years now. It became really, really tiny, and it's growing this huge new root in really old media. I feel like I need to up-pot it. They do not like their roots disturbed. So I started it off in this little net pot, and then I put it in this little larger pot, and it's grown roots out in here, and now I need the next larger pot, maybe that one. Let's see what's happening over here in this corner. I have some of my Calatheas or Calathea types. I'm not so sure this one is a Calathea. I'm not sure what it is. I got it from Costco, and it doesn't say Oh, maybe it does say. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a Stenanthe golden mosaic. I just thought it was beautiful. And it's been real happy here. But I keep killing and then buying some more calatheas. And this is a type, I think it's a Stenanthe, but it's related to the calatheas. I have a couple others in my family room. And then on this shelf, I have a lot of species, Phalaenopsis. Let's see, some other type of smaller, little teeny tiny Phalaenopsis. This is actually not a Phalaenopsis. This is an Orangus biloba crossed with this distincta. It's never bloomed for me yet. I've got a little fountain down here helping to keep my one and only Masdevallia going. It's grown 2 beautiful new leaves. It seems to really like it sitting in the fountain there. Time will tell if I get blooms. My jewel orchid, Ludicea discolor, I repotted it because it outgrew this really bad. It was just hanging over the side and starting to fall off sections of it. So I repotted all the pieces of it, and they all pretty much died. So what was once a very robust plant, I've not done very well. I just have this one little growth trying. Maybe I could get something to grow from some of these sections, but I don't know. I just I'm not seeing much hope, except maybe this one little plant. But yeah, another Encyclia type that was not doing well under high light. The Hyberinas, these are lower light. Just little cheap grow lights I've got. And I've got my one other jewel orchid that's hanging on by a sliver over here. And I had beautiful jewel orchids in here. They're just not for me. I don't think I'll buy any more jewel orchids. I tried various growing methods in a little aquarium I had, and all it did was grow mold, even though I had a little fan going inside of it. It's just really, really difficult. I know I'm swinging around a lot. I've got these little carnivorous plants. Right now the name of them escapes me, but it's always blooming. They are gorgeous. I highly recommend these if you have those little fruit flies in your collection. They catch a ton of them. Look at all that. And I had a whole bunch of different types potted up in this fake molded setup here, and I think I want to get some more and try again, because I think I've got a little bit more the knack of keeping these moist. Look at that little baby trying to grow, so cute. But I have it sitting in this tray, and I throw in water. It's already low in water. They're very thirsty, but it can't be too much. And I pull back in the winter, and that seems to help. Look at all those little bugs that would be flying around in my grow room. Like, seriously, huge help, huge help. Better than any type of traps, yellow sticky tabs. These are the best. So try to get them into like a self-watering setup if you do decide to try them. Yeah, so I've got some dendrobium types not doing so well. I repotted these, and they both just said, "Excuse me, what did you do to me? I'm going to die now." Although this one is trying to rally back with a couple little green growths. This is the Lillian Yamada, and this is a division of the Lillian Yamada. I think this one's gone for, but this, I was about ready to toss this, and then all of a sudden I saw little green growths. I was like, well, maybe this one will surprise me. And my Diakia hendersoniana is not, doesn't look like it's going to survive the spider mites that attacked it for 2 winters in a row. It bloomed for me twice. I'm about ready to toss this one. I will buy this again when I see it for sale. I really enjoy this small one. I've got this fun one. It's a Trichopelia equigenera. Look at those flowers, if it'll bloom for me. Got this from Equigenera almost a year ago. It's really been enjoying the self-water setup. I've had some new growths not do the greatest. Like this one looks, or no, where is it? There is a new growth somewhere that didn't do so good. Anyway, maybe it rotted off. But other new growths starting up. Be so excited if this one blooms. A little Bifrenaria atropurpura doing real good. Back here, a baby Brassia, daddy longlegs, little Denphal, should be red, a beautiful red flower. If I can mature it, get it to bloom. Some more of my other dendrobiums. Yeah, got my twinkles are all back here. Repotted these all this season in self-watering. They've all got new growth, so I'm hopeful they're not going to skip a beat. And moved more of my Oncidium types down below. A couple that are really struggling. This Wilsonara Aloha Sparks and my Burragera Francine Roseglow. From what I understand, this one has always been finicky. We'll see what happens. The same with my Cochleota Lewis Posey. Really, really struggling. I'm getting rot, so I think I'm going to get it out of self-watering as soon as I have time. And then I have this dendrobium. I know I'm back and forth, Alexandre. Really getting big. It was on this shallower one with all my other dendrobium types. Not everything's on here dendrobium, but the majority of them are. And so ran out of height, so I moved it over here in this deeper shelf. My one mounted orchid in here that is usually pretty happy and has bloomed for me several times. This is puntada. Something puntada. Is it an Orangus? Might be Orangus puntada. I think I lost the tag on this one too. Unless it's really dusty. I need to wash the glass off. Just a lot of spring cleaning is needed here. Sorry for the blurriness. And I cleaned off my little corner desk here quite a bit. Reorganized. I have so many little things. So I threw it in that blue bucket. So there's a mess in there still to keep going through. All my little squirty bottles and all the plants that didn't make it. Look at all that. Look at all of them. I have killed plenty. And do you like my mug? I like that mug. It's pretty cool. And I've got this Miltonia Lavender Kiss needing a repot. Look at her growing outside of her pot, her self-watering. So I'll be working on her soon. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. I don't know if this was interesting or not. Just a quick check here on my back grow room. I guess to end this quick look at the blooms, my Equestris, always blooming. It has been blooming since I got it a year and a month ago. Look at all these, the spikes. Got this one in bloom, Sunsidium. I broke the spike off, but it continued to branch. And the one flower that is going to tell us what it looks like is facing the wrong way. This one looks deformed, but it's up front here. It's really pretty. I featured it in my Oncidium. It was in bloom before. It's this beautiful yellow, white lip, whole bunch of maroon brown spots. So it's in my recent Oncidium video, if you want to try to check it out. It's in bloom again. My Dendrobium parishii cerulea, my Dendrobium aberrans is back there. I have some feature videos to do. My Leptotes bicolor is going out of bloom. That one skipped a couple years for me, so I was really happy to see blooms this year. Not too much going on. My Renanthera Tom Thumb is going out of bloom. It's lost a lot of its flowers. Of course, my these ones I showed you before, my Cochleata. and my Psychopsis Mendenhall heel dose. So cool. Yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Give the video a thumbs up if you like seeing the grow areas. It's not the most beautiful grow area in the world, but I like it. If I had more room, I would probably clean it up even a bit better. But thanks for coming along. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.